Mr. David Ortley, congratulations on the nice job you're doing with the Tour 360 shoe.
Thank you, Jim.
You know, David, in all your experience, mine boils down to two things. There's two contact points in the using a golf club. One, our hands are on the instrument, and the other, our feet feel the ground. And the best players I've been around are always aware of what their hands are doing with the golf club, and they also feel how their weight is moving as they're swinging the golf club on their feet and various parts of their feet, and how their weight shift happens by virtue of the feedback they get from their feet. Do you get those experiences?
Well, that's beautiful, Jim. Yeah, actually, we just spent last week with 13 or so of our tour pros out at Reynolds Plantation, and they echoed that thought. And they talked a lot about this new low-profile technology that we have in our shoes, and how they think it's improving their balance and their weight transfer and all those good things.
You know, it's funny. Years ago, I used to do Golf Digest schools with Sam Snead, and he would hit balls barefooted, David, and feel how his feet were moving. And then when I started coaching Jack in the year 2000, after Mr. Grout had passed, Jack always talked about how Mr. Grout always emphasized his footwork. And so when I'm hitting shots, David, I try to feel as I stand at my ball that I am set up so that I can feel the weight on the balls of my feet, and I have to get that feedback. And then, David, the really good players, as they hit shots, they feel how their feet and legs move in support of their arms swinging the golf club. And so your footwork and your hands and arms have to get in sync. And if you can't feel what your feet are doing, you got a problem.
Yeah, so you had said to me that Jack once commented that his footwork was the heartbeat of his golf swing, and that it sort of affected rhythm and tempo. Can you tell us a little bit about what you think Jack was sort of feeling in the moment?
Well, I wished I could tell you exactly what Mr. Jack was feeling, but what he said was, and the drill he used that Mr. Grout helped him develop, at the age of 10, Mr. Grout made him play every day. When he played, he would swing back and his left foot would roll in, but the whole shoe would roll and the heel would stay on the ground in response to swinging the club back and letting his feet roll. But as he started through, his right foot would roll, the heel wouldn't come up, so it slowed down his overactive body, and it taught him how to release the club in time with his footwork. So when I'm practicing, I'm always committing to the target with my eyes. My hands are feeling the club head, but my feet are feeling the ground, David. As I swing back, I want to sense how my feet and legs, gosh, I wished I was really that good, David. That was luck.
That was a heck of a shot.
But I'm saying my feet, and Jack talked about his feet gave him his whole rhythm of his golf swing.
Right, so you just said, I'm feeling what my feet are doing in the moment, and that's the whole idea of this thin tech, low profile technology is if we can reduce the amount of material between your foot and the ground, then we can improve that connectivity.
And the sensitivity.
So the signals that your feet are sending to your brain to tell you what's happening in your footwork throughout the golf swing are enhanced. That's the whole idea.
Well, there's no doubt that's critical, but the hard thing to find, David, is shoes that are comfortable and yet not so soft that you lose track of what's happening. So you need the firmness that you get from the ground, and that isn't destroyed by your footwear, and that's what this shoe really does for me. They feel so comfortable, and yet I get accurate feedback from the ground, David.
Do you believe, Jim, that better footwork, improved balance, better stability at address and throughout the golf swing, all of those things can actually improve your golf swing or give you more ball striking consistency?
There's no question, and yet the better the player, the more I see how critical their footwork is. Even chipping the ball around the greens, they're feeling, David, how their feet work and how they deliver the club head to the golf ball in sync with their hands and arms. So footwork is critical in every part of the game, and thank you for what you do in helping me find a way to feel what my feet are doing so much better.
Thanks a ton, Jim.